Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia.
That's a blob!
Let's go back to... Yeah, and those are blobs with legs. We gotta get back to Triet.
No, you're at... Oh good, you're actually at the point where enemies start running away from you. It's like,
I don't know if they actually run.
And I don't want to be here.
This is also a forced skit.
Yeah, it's a forced skit, but who gives a damn?
Oh,
You're
well.
literally being Vegeta right now.
No, that would be Kratos.
That's what I'm talking about. You're literally being Vegeta.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not like that archetype has been over. It's not like that archetype's not used in like every Tales game
But
ever.
you're not. But at the same
for,
time, you're not Vegeta because you're not over exaggerating your sunderiness.
Yeah, I'll retract that statement. I don't think there's a character like Kratos in Fantasia. In fact, I know there's not.
I don't think so either.
The closest one would be Clarth, and no.
The closest one. Is that the one with the bow and arrow?
No, that's Chester. Clarth is the summoner.
Oh yeah, he's the one I made fun of a lot.
Yeah, that's why I think he would be the closest one to being that character type because he's the one that's the most serious out of everybody.
Basically Donald in Kingdom Hearts. just freaking useless except for like one or two things.
Well, I mean, summons in that game are pretty good.
Like I said, for one or two things, and that's pretty much it. The only thing he's good for is healing, and half the time he doesn't even do that.
Well, that's because you have Mint for healing.
He's the only one who knows how to heal.
Oh, you're talking about Donald.
Yeah, I'm talking about Donald still. Who do you think I was talking about?
Clarth.
Clarth doesn't heal.
I know. That's why I got confused for a second. That's a good thing. It's a good thing dwarves know how to fix key crests. And, you know, you'd think there would be other blacksmiths than just dwarves in this world, but nope.
Would a key crest be a keyhole? Something to think about.
or it's a key all the time, and when you stick it in things, it unlocks their death.
God damn it! I'd love to be in your world for about 5 minutes.
I mean, the way X-Spears go... I mean, the way they attach X-Spears, it's kind of like a key. I mean, the thing is called a key crest.
You know, sometimes I look at an X-Spear and half the time I'm like, what? And half the time I keep dreaming it's like a Pokeball.
I'm sitting there, I think it looks more like an Infinity Gem.
Infinity Stone.
It's like, damn, the Reality Stone. Like, damn, the Reality Stone's just right fucking there.
I'll take that, thank you.
And then Kratos proceeds to take over the world with the Reality Stone. Why the fuck not?
Fuck yeah! Oh man.
It's like, how are you gonna start? Yeah, I can just make myself look like a giant fucking dragon. What are you gonna do to stop me?
That's it. It's a mark with angelic graving, so I took it with me. Let me see that. She gets out a pair of glasses.
Yoink.
Let me see that. Gets out a pair of glasses. Oh wait, I can't read it.
Oh shit, she's Knuckles from Sonic Boom now.
I was referring to Kratos, actually.
Oh. That would be amazing.
Yes, do surgery on the palm of my hand.
It's like that would be amazing if Kratos' intelligence is just him putting up a facade. He's not actually as smart as he looks.
It's just by how his coffee is brewed that day. You might want to go there last, I think.
No, this is...
Shit. In this break...
No, I already...
Shouldn't we have not
I already
first...
talked to...
Huh? Christ.
Yeah.
Why is the door unlocked? That's my question.
No, I think I already did talk to everyone. I think you just...
No, my question is, why is that door in particular unlocked? Like, you're the most important person in the fucking world. Invest in a lock.
And besides,
You have the budget!
Everyone's doors are unlocked right now. They're just in an inn.
Lock the freaking door! It's not that hard! Put a chair in front of it, for God's sake!
Not like the designs are just gonna march into the freaking inn at 2:30 in the morning and murder. Wait.
Wait, that's it. Wait, they did that on their McDonald's run. what would breakfast? I know I said this in a previous part, but I kind of wanted there to be in the anime special. I kind of wish there was a one that was based on Red vs. Blue, where it just took place in Design Ranch, and everybody just did. It's just everybody on their off time trying to figure out what the hell they're supposed to do.
God damn it!
like it just turns into a Red vs. Blue skit.
Yes,
God damn
like
it.
that. Like no, don't tell me that wouldn't be amazing.
I'm not saying it wouldn't.
Like, I want to see a future Tales game do that with like if like the characters are in a prison and like they start witnessing the guards doing shit on their off time, like question like what the fuck is going on with this world or something.
I don't mind if it takes a while to fix.
Sounds about right.
Or like be like this fan fiction where they be like this fanfic I read at one time where they had like a group of thieves that kidnap Colette and they have her play a game of 21 and she ends up winning every single game for the entire night.
Take it.
So what? The designs let her go because she stole all their money?
I think that's what happened actually. I can't remember.
You know, knowing how Colette is in this game, that wouldn't surprise me one bit. Alright, now we got two different choices here. You can be a jerk and lower his affinity with Genus, or you can choose the second option and it raises his affinity with Genus. God damn it. There we go.
And that's all we're gonna do. Good day. Goodbye. Fuck this.
Well, those are the two things you can do. That raises your affinity with Colette, Genus, and Rain. And now,
oh god, those eyes. I think that.
Well, I mean, she does have the power gem now. Fuck.
Oh yeah, power gem is purple, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I keep forgetting the colors.
That's all right. I only know it because I saw Infinity War, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You see it.
That's just a personal knack for me. I can never remember all the colors for the gems.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't remember all of them either, so don't feel bad.
My dog.
Shit.
My dog.
I love this.
I'm sorry.
The sword just phases through the sheath.
It's
like holy shit.
How do you do that? It's custom made. Fucking hell, man.
Stand behind
You're holding out on me.
I won't.
I can manipulate matter.
I do.
It's a power that only I possess, and I'm not going to teach it to anyone else.
Do you
Deal
like
with
animals?
it.
No, not particularly.
I don't even know why I'm looking at this dog.
Well, Noah seems to be quite comfortable with you.
No, it's like, are you an animal person? No, not particularly. Then why'd you come looking at Nosh?
I once had a pet.
Well,
long ago.
there's his answer.
It's just like in a tough spot, like shit.
Shit.
What? What are you staring at me like that for?
You left the door unlocked in her room, you dumbass.
Eliminating your vulnerabilities. Like locking the fucking door.
It's called a bolt lock. I'll get it for your birthday.
Actually, with how people are in this game, I don't think they would know what a lock is.
Well, there is no bathroom here either, so.
No, well, now that I think about it, no, I'm pretty sure everyone except Lloyd would know things like that.
Just get a fucking bolt lock, lock the room, and have for fuck's sake. I would think an inn would have enough funds to fund for a bolt lock, or at least some kind of lock.
Well, it is a desert town. So maybe that's their excuse. They don't make much money because they're in the middle of a goddamn desert.
We're fucking peasants.
I mean, it at least explains a lot.
Well, it's like there's no hierarchy here. What fucking hierarchy is there? There's nothing. There's nothing here.
Well, there's the designs.
Yeah, a fort in the middle of goddamn nowhere. It's great.
Well, that's like the closest thing to a military this world has is the goddamn designs, and they're racist against everybody.
I just remember that one. That reminds me of that one image I had of a future town we had where it's just isolated from everything on an island all by itself, and I just add the text "fuck everybody" to it.
I remember that. Because it makes no friggin' sense why that one particular town has its own island.
It reminds me of that one episode of Family Guy where Peter's backyard was considered a state of its own.
Yeah, because it wasn't on the. It wasn't actually part of the United States. So he actually becomes his own world nation.
Yeah. It just becomes the city of Peter or something like that.
It's like Pretoria or some shit. Okay, so now we actually have Rain, but I would recommend not using her right away because she has really shit defense.
Or just do what I did and just grind here.
I mean, you can grind, but I would suggest not using Rain because she'll still gain experience outside of battle.
Yeah, but that's boring.
Have her at least get her some armor here and have her gain like 1 or 2 levels off of your main team, and then she'll be fine.
Just do what I did. Just do what I did and have her just grind everyone. It's not that hard. It's not that it's hard. It's just it's tedious because the monsters in the desert don't give that much experience. Who said anything about grinding in the desert? Just grind in the seal dungeon.
Well, I kind of do.
That's what I did.
Well, that's the thing. But here's the biggest problem I have though is Rain has no armor, and she'll die in one hit to everything. That's why I don't put her on my team right away.
Well, she shouldn't be going towards enemies in the first place.
That's my point though. It's easier to just have her be off your team for a little bit because she'll still gain experience. Sure, it's not as much as the active party, but she'll gain experience and she'll learn arts off screen. Once she gains 3 or 4 levels off screen and 1 or 2 extra arts, then she'll be fine.
It takes forever.
Not really. If you're fighting every single enemy you come across on the way to the Fire Seal and every enemy in the Seal of Fire up until the boss, she'll gain levels no problem.
Dude, you're talking to the person who was almost level 20 by the time he got to that boss.
Well, I'm not sitting here and spending 45 minutes grinding. That's your choice to make.
Come on, come on! Don't you want to turn Lloyd into Sonic the Hedgehog just for that one dungeon?
I mean, I could. I'm not gonna sit there and learn Tempest by the second dungeon. That'd be crazy.
That was fun.
Not to mention, Tempest cost a lot of...
I'll be honest with you. Using Tempest on that boss, Tempest wrecks his shit.
Yeah, but by that point, even if you do learn Tempest by then, you can only use it 3 times before you run out of TP. Because it costs a lot of magic to use.
Not really.
I think it costs 40 magic or something.
Yeah, I had the gel to spare, so I just spammed the shit out of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not like they're hard to come across.
True. And here, I was gonna upgrade Colette's weapon, but then I realized you can't unequip her weapon until you get another weapon for her.
Yeah.
And Colette doesn't get it. You can't buy a new weapon for Colette yet, which sucks.
Oops.
Oh well.
Well, looks like you're stuck with the ball in the cup.
That's Genus. Colette has the chakram.
Well, looks like you're stuck with the frisbee.
Fair enough. I mean,
now that I think about it, I'm surprised that's not the joke weapon of this game. Just have Colette using frisbees.
I think I think she does get a weapon that's a frisbee because it's it's literally a frisbee, and the description's Noish would love this.
It's a fucking dog toy. What'd you expect?
Her joke weapons are tambourines, so that's funny enough.
My favorite joke weapon is for a character who we won't see for a while. But we'll get to them. I'm guessing you're looking for the special area right now.
Yeah.
I think that might actually be later.
I'm thinking that too, because I'm. Oh no! I was looking for the. I was looking for the long range attack. I was looking for the long range statue. I was going the wrong direction. Anyway, we got these nomads. These guys suck.
Poke. They remind me of Tom Berries because all they do is poke.
Except they don't walk at a snail's pace.
No, they don't. They also don't want to kill you.
That too. Like, Genus, you want to learn Aqua Edge? Like, anytime now, buddy? Please?
Yeah, I think that's what I did, is that, we grinded Janus until he was, until he managed to learn, some kind of, water spell, and, that's when I decided, hey, let's just do this place now. Yeah.
No, it's just weird, like, because there would be points where, like, you've used spells, and, like, you're a high enough level to learn a spell, and then sometimes when you're in a battle, like, you just don't learn it yet because something doesn't trigger it.
Like, I think it has to be a required level and the amount of times you actually use it.
Yeah, those are the upgraded ones. Like, once you learn once he learns Aqua Edge, you can learn, like, the higher tier water spells once he's used Aqua Edge 50 times.
Which, trust me, is not that hard when you think about it.
No, and it's like, that's one of the, and again, look, it's the tedium of it. That's why future Tales games later on, like, and I'm trying to get all the skits too that I can while still kind of off-screen grinding.
I like these skits because it's like, this one just makes him look like a bitch. It's like, I can't stand in my boots, fucking.
Well, that's the running gag for this game, is that Lloyd gets really excited about doing a new thing, and then after he does it for 5 minutes, he instantly gets bored and wants to do something else.
So Goku.
Basically. I mean, to be
let me put it this way, Kid Goku.
I mean, to be fair, Lloyd is a 16-year-old at this point, so
you have no.
He would be.
You have no
get bored easily.
You have no excuse.
What's wrong, Noah?
Be on your guard. There are enemies about.
Who knew they're just standing
right
off?
Too.
Don't you know they're standing right off screen?
This is why you want to learn Aqua Edge, because this is this game going, hey, do you have, like, and then it's just like, he hasn't learned Aqua Edge, like, he hasn't learned Aqua Edge yet, which means he's going to be casting Fireball. Like, god damn it, Genus. If you had just learned Aqua Edge.
Hey, there's fire enemies here. You know what I've heard of? Fire!
It's like, what would be amazing is if, like, this had, like, I have Lloyd hit the thing and then the wooden swords catch on fire.
Oh god,
like,
it's Breath of the Wild durability. No, I don't want that.
No, it's like, he'd be like, awesome, now they're fire swords, and they get like plus 50 attack, and then they burn up, and like, oh fuck.
No, it's like it's like your it's like the weapon durability in Breath of the Wild. It's like, oh
one
shit.
Hit, like, your wooden sword is cracked. Like, your wooden sword is damaged. Oh really? Your wooden sword broke.
I had two of them. They both disappeared. What the hell?
I was like, well, I have two of them. Your wooden sword is damaged. Fuck!
I had two of them. What the fuck?
I was like, YOLO, and then you just throw them.
Yeah, that's usually what I do when I have weapons that are about to break. Just chuck them across the field.
I think you're just imagining things.
Okay, so now the game is teaching you.
What happened to Noah?
Everyone has a specific art that raises your defense temporarily.
Right,
so
he's
Lloyd
gone.
gets Guardian,
Man, he's run off
Genus and Colette gets Damage Guard, and Genus and Rain get Force Field. I never use these moves because, one, I just never think to use it, and two, they're not really that helpful out, honestly.
I remember one time when I actually used it, and the enemy in particular just actually managed to do a knock away, but it kind of he did it at the same time I did Guardian, so it looked like So it looked like Lloyd just became a giant pinball just going across the field.
Awesome.
so he just kind of bounced up and then down while doing Guardian at the same time. So it looked like he just became a giant pinball for the like 1 split second.
Nice. I mean, I'll put Guardian on there, but I probably will never use it.
It's good to have it on
To
there.
to be fair, in later games, Guardian gets much better.
And you also have a bigger reason to use it.
Yeah, that's the only major problem with it. Is like it's useful, but
What's the seal?
it's a very situational art, so I don't really want to waste time using it.
Fantastic.
It's much easier to just hold X and do back steps.
Look at this slab
You know what would be
pattern
funny
you
is if the
It's
if
clearly a different
tablet in the
composition
front
than the
just
surrounding
was exactly like Breath of the Wild, just has this future technology where everybody else is just primitive shit as shit.
It's just as I thought.
And then it only responds to Colette.
Oh, God.
Because Colette has the Sheikah Slate confirmed.
It's a gamepad.
Smooth surface. It's wondrous.
Linkle is real, except she migrated from another game.
Oh fuck. Just taps the butt. She just taps a finger on it. Boop. And everything opens. He taps a finger on it. His hand literally catches on fire.
And now I'm just imagining Colette with crossbows instead of chakrams. And that would actually be pretty cool.
That'd be fucking awesome.
It would be awesome. Dual wielding crossbows instead of chakrams. That would be amazing.
Hey,
More people would.
just be glad they're not fidget spinners.
Really? This stone is
This game came out way before fidget spinners were a thing.
I know.
There's
I'm
no
just saying.
question about it.
Just be glad that wasn't. Just be glad those weren't a thing at this time.
I mean, you could probably get something similar to that back in when this game first came out. There was probably something similar to that.
Not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I kind of expected her hand to get stuck on the tablet.
We all know that already.
That would be something that would happen to her.
And then once she raises her hand, the whole tablet just lifts up.
I hope you'll be able to maintain that
well,
enthusiasm.
Hey, now I can just punch things.
Hell yeah. Hey, we don't have Aqua Edge, but this would be the next best thing. Just smack something with a stone.
Damn right. Okay, so now we officially so now she has Archaeological Maniac, which is pretty good because she'll gain more magic and intelligence per level up.
And also admit you to the nearest psychological therapy.
Yeah, she's kind of a nerd about...
No, that's less nerd, more into obsession. And more to an unhealthy obsession, I should say.
Pretty much.
Also lava.
Yeah.
Careful, everyone.
The game will explain why she's like that, but it's not for a very, very long time. They're like, now is the point, like, Genus, anytime, buddy. Please. There you go.
Hey.
Why didn't you learn that 2 battles ago, buddy? Oh,
well, maybe if you would, it's like, well, maybe if you'd actually fight shit.
I did fight shit.
Not enough shit.
Like, oh, you're using Stone Blast. Let's just turn that off. You don't need Stone Blast right now, buddy. Okay, so now that you've learned that, let's bring Rain in because she needs to learn shit. She'll be fine, probably.
There really is no reason why she should die, ever.
Nonsense. Like, here's the other problem I have early on with Rain is she doesn't learn her arts as fast as Genus. I think she needs to be level 8 before she starts learning her next art.
You wonder why I grind shit. Oh, I should I should mention one of these treasure chests in here is a trap.
Yeah, it's the treasure chest I just passed up.
Was it that? I thought it was the one I thought that was the later one.
No, it's that one up. It was that one. So I'm not fighting it right now. I actually a little bit of behind the scenes here. This is a semi-re-recording because I did try fighting that mimic and I died.
Why would you try to fight that thing?
Because I thought I'd be able to take it.
No, not at this point. What's wrong with you?
I thought Lloyd could handle it.
No. No.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
In this game, magic is the only thing that hurts those mimics. You should know this.
I know, I do know this.
Then why'd you even have him there?
Because Genis knew Aqua Edge, and Kratos knows Fireball. I thought I'd be good.
Bullshit, you are.
Oh well. Yeah, then there's these guys. These guys suck.
Fuck him up.
These guys are annoying because they.
Hey, there's that red kid. Fuck him up.
I mean, they're annoying because they can they can like knock you over, and then while that's happening, these freaking Firebirds dive bomb you all the time.
It's like you're using sticks in a rock.
That too. Genis,
You
buddy.
should really. That's another reason why I grind, because I didn't want to deal with just having sticks for half the game.
Well, at this point, I don't have a choice.
Well, that sounds like you being impatient.
No, I literally don't. Like, I don't have a choice. They weren't selling weapons back in the village. Otherwise, I would have bought new.
Actually, you can craft a new weapon at this point.
I could, but I don't think. Like, I checked it, and I didn't have the item to use it yet. And I don't know if that's because I missed it, or if
I think it might be because you might have missed it. I can't remember.
I could have.
I can't remember.
I can't either. So thankfully, this puzzle's a lot less tedious than the one in the than the one in the Martel Temple. I mean, there's still block pushing.
I see what you did there. Moving on.
I mean, there's still block pushing, but not nearly as much.
Block. Hey, you like blocks, kids? Well, there's gonna be a lot here.
Yeah. There we go. So now we got a new weapon for.
Actually, I think that might be the weapon I was thinking of before, but I can't remember.
That's for Kratos.
Oh, well, sucks to be you, kid.
We'll get another weapon. Jesus Christ, that's a huge upgrade.
Well, I'll take that.
It's like, no wonder Kratos is better than Lloyd. Jesus Christ.
Gee, Kratos, why does the game let you have 2 swords?
Actually, that would be Lloyd.
No,
I can.
No,
I can just imagine.
I'm just saying for this specific counter. Gee, why does the game let you have 2 swords?
I'm just thinking now, it's like Lloyd meets Cress from Fantasia. It's like, gee, Lloyd, why did Sakurai let you have 2 swords?
And why do you?
Sakuraba. I'm sorry.
No, it's like, why do you have 2 swords, and why do you suck even harder than I do?
Yeah, Windblade. No, not Sakuraba. Sakuraba was the composer.
Yeah.
Hideo Baba. It's like, why did Baba give you 2 swords?
And why do
I don't know.
And why do you suck with them? It's like, you're no better, bitch. I soloed the fuck out of Odin. Get out of here.
There we go. Now Lloyd learns Tiger Blade. Thank God, because now he can actually use another art.
I'm just laughing at that. It's like I took on a god, bitch. I took on 5 of them. Get on my level.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Fantasia was weird.
It was the first of its kind. What are you gonna do?
It was still weird.
Hey, Pow Hammer! Good job, Colette. You missed.
Yeah, that was a move.
Oh, I hate that scene.
That was definitely a move.
No, that was the Dwarven Vow.
I wasn't even talking about that.
I thought you were talking about why I kept the victory quote.
No,
it's like, no, that was the Dwarven Vow victory quote.
No,
that takes,
I wasn't questioning that
minutes.
because I would have done the same thing.
Fair enough. Now, here's the thing. Charge is a decent ability. What that does is Rain gives her TP to someone else. So it's not a bad ability.
But why would you ever use it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you use 10 TP to give somebody 10 TP.
That's
like at this point,
immediately as soon as I found that, I turned that shit off.
It's like you can either just do a normal physical attack a couple of times and you get it back, or you just use an orange gel because orange gels are cheap.
So why would you use anything else? Well, let me put it this way. Why would you use anything else that's not an upgrade of the orange gel?
That too. Well, that's because I haven't gotten an orange gel upgrade yet.
Well, you're not going to get it here.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to get those for a long time.
It sucks to be you. I joke.
Gee,
I
it's
can't.
like
I can't.
I know. It's like, gee, it's like unlike Tales of the Abyss, where you can find a lemon gel in the first 20 minutes of the game.
That was
Jesus fucking
weird.
Christ.
Not gonna lie, I found that really weird. It's like, I'm gonna need this later, aren't I?
The game wasn't expecting you to search for it. That's why they give it to you there.
Like, it gives me a lemon gel, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm gonna need this later, aren't I?
No. And honestly, you don't need it later. So it's like, it's a really nice thing to have, because you're not going to actually find lemon gels in the actual game for like another 5 hours.
Man, it would suck if one of these torches just dropped you into the lava.
Jeez.
Like
oh man,
like,
oh man,
Kaiser trap.
It's like, God damn it, Bowser.
It's a Kaiser trap, that's what it is.
It's like, God damn it, I didn't realize Bowser was...
No, Bowser would just
this dungeon.
no. If this dungeon was made by Bowser, he would have a pathway leading up straight to him because he'd be like, "Find me IRL."
I apologize for the awkward jump cut there. I spent a few minutes.
Hey, it's that pigeon rat. Get him.
It's like, I spent a little too long messing around trying to see if I could find stuff, because I didn't completely remember every little detail about this dungeon. Oh well.
I think the weirdest thing about this game in particular is that none of the overworld enemies match what you actually fight.
Not bad, am I?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Yeah, it's like a really weird design choice. Like,
well,
literally none of them match what you actually fight. So it's like, what the hell?
I mean, sometimes it's like that worm down there. It's like it's used to say like that's the kind of enemy you're going to be going up against.
No, it's like,
no,
you do actually run into that.
It's like, oh shit, I don't have the memory gem yet.
There's usually a memory gem in every single dungeon. So.
Yeah, and that's something that later Tales games would drop because that's fucking stupid.
It wasn't a big deal, but I completely understand why.
I mean, it wasn't a horrible deal. It's
no.
Like, it's a nice way to make. It's basically the game's way of semi-forcing you to grind, because you got to fight the one enemy that drops the memory gem.
I was trying to say, I get why they did that at the same. I get why they did that at the same time. It wasn't a big deal, but I can completely understand why they changed it. Oh, there's a typical lemon gel I was talking about.
Yeah, like I said, that's something that most Tales games do as well. It's like, here's a really good healing item just to let you know what the higher level healing items are. Probably shouldn't use this right now. And this is when I thought I screwed up, because I'm like, oh shit. Because I have to raise that. Like, there's the memory gem. Why is it all the way the fuck over here?
The bird one.
And then I remember, oh right.
Just as I expected.
Yeah. And then I remember, oh, it's probably because the game expected me to come here first. Oops. Oh well.
My arm.
You okay?
No, not that.
Ah. And that's why you wanted to move those blocks.
You ruined the joke.
We already did the joke about how Lloyd throws up his swords and misses and doesn't catch them in time.
Yeah, you think it would impale him though.
Well, at least for now, these are wooden swords.
He must use the Trunks logic of sword wielding.
Yeah, maybe.
Like you just use the sword because it looks cool.
And now we got a savory, which raises max TP by 5%.
Woo!
Right now, I don't really need to use it on anybody, but I would probably use it on Rain. There's Lloyd's new swords.
I'm just sitting there like, woohoo!
Okay, Klonoa.
No, if it was Kelowna, he'd be excited. I'm just like, woohoo!
He's like, wahoo, wahoo, wahoo.
Stupid wind.
You know what? Fuck it.
Stupid wind move.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know. To this day, I still don't know what it is.
I don't think anyone knows what it is.
Like, I know it's used for something.
Not anything important.
I can't remember, but whatever. We'll be back in part 7 when.
Yeah, when we we'll finish up the seal because the boss is right on the other side of that teleporter. But I still have to go to that sealed chest, so we'll do that in the next part.
You can do that later. For God's sake, man. Think of the children.